I moved the camera trap to a new location for the spring. There are clear gaps in the hazel hedge along the road, used by animals coming into the garden. I was curious to see if there were visitors, so I moved the Wildcam to a view parallel to the hedge. Clearly some visitors. Here's our neighbour's cat. Our garden is on a daily route. Plenty to see and to smell. Another local cat, a big tabby, taking the same route. Here's another cat. The garden's very popular, and all the cats in the Moor van are much happier exploring than indoors. I was surprised that there was only one bird caught on film in the spring, a jay foraging in the grass. Plenty of birds singing in the garden, but without a feeding table set up, they didn't come down to the Wildcam. Let's see the nightlife. There's a red fox caught on the camera in the winter, and there's a good chance that this is the same one. Not just passing through, but taking the time to explore the garden and do some hunting. There are voles and mice in the garden, and they make a nice meal. Coming through the same time every night, there marking his territory. Obviously feels at home. Probably a local dog fox, and he may have a den close by. So we'll have to watch out in the summer. You never know, maybe he'll come through with a litter. A new mammal species in the garden on the Wildcam. This is a roe deer. See more of him later. Later in the spring, the grass kept growing, and it was the swaying grass that set off the camera more than anything else. But there were some animals. Cats were back, our neighbour's cat and the tabby. Lots of life in the garden to draw their interest. And here's the tabby. Off he goes, exploring. But the roe deer were back also, during the day and during the night. It's quite special to have a deer in the garden at 11 o'clock in the morning. Obviously feels very at home there. Here we see a deer twice on the same night. So they obviously keep coming back. Very timid animal. He sounds and he'll be off. Roe deer has a nice shiny chestnut brown coat or pelage in the spring and summer. When you have small antlers, this looks like a year-old buck. Just one point on his antlers. And they never seem to have a tail. Here we see two males. The one in the foreground seems to have more points on his antlers. It's quite difficult to see, but that will be an older male. Seems to be the young buck that's visiting most of the time during the day. Not frightened at all. 6:30 in the evening is quite early for them to be out at this time of the year. Staying around quite a long time, plenty to eat. And no disturbance from anybody in the garden this time. Here at night looks like the older individual. He might be a bit more wary. And look at this, right close to the camera. You can really see that lovely brown coat and those small antlers, just with one single point showing it's a first year male. Let's enjoy that shot again. It's really good so close. Well, that's it for now. Back in the summer.